when IITA started, all staff were living in Bodija, were rented houses in Bodija. And were there. Even I did part of my thesis work, my analysis in one of the houses in Bodija. We were doing plant digestion outside and all that in the kitchen.
I've been back since 1997, maybe 6-7 times, and we always stay in IITA because my wife is Nigerian national. So it's good to come back not only to see IITA, but to see all the family, most of whom are based in Ibadan. But it's always nice to see that IITA is still looking pretty good. And it's a credit to those who've followed on from my own period, that they haven't lost that desire to keep the place looking attractive.
It was a center that was quite beautiful. Just to come and be here, you had a sense of a place that was significant because a lot of resources had been put in here to create an environment of work that could be successful. And so I think we had a sense of being in a place that was a significant place to work. It was a very open community, and I think there were about 40 nationalities working here at that time, and that was pretty exciting because there were some top scientists in many fields, and it came from many different cultures, and we found that to be an exciting time and place to live and to work. We worked very hard, and then we also had a chance to have recreation and social life with people that we were in community with here. Learned to play tennis at this time. I enjoyed that, having that chance to interact with people. And everyone seemed to be working as a team. I think that was that sense of teamwork and working for some common goals. And when you go to other organizations, you don't always get that same sense that you would feel here at IITA.
They started the school in 1973. Most of the children who started were like expatriate children. Total was less than 20 because the Nigerian kids, they decided to go to the local school here. Some stayed in UI Staff School, some in Mary Hill, and some in All Saints School. But most of the expatriates started the school here. I think I had, like I said, less than 20 kids and about 4 children in my class. Among them was Susan Flynn, and this is Anna Flynn.
So tell me.
The biggest thing I remember about school is being the only person in my class. And I used to, instead of just doing one lesson a day, sometimes I'd do more than one. So then I had 4-month summer holidays. That's my kids' memory. And we used to walk from home, and I remember running down the hill from here back towards the guest house, and that we used to sing to the sound of music. I can't sing, so it used to be pretty bad. But but I used to still, even when I wasn't coming to school for normal school because I'd finished, I used to have to come back for French lessons. So I remember doing that, but I have lots of very good memories. So it's.
Oh, it's amazing. When we were here, the institute was very, very young. It was 73. And so all the trees, I remember, at 7-year-old heights, and now they're 40-year-old heights. So they're big, wonderful trees. The building behind was our building.
Yeah.
And, my class was a big class. We had 4 students. Over there we had little places. We had a little farming area where we used to farm. And being at the pool last night was just amazing. Every day we were there swimming, and to be able to come back now as an adult and to see it all and to feel the place and smell the air again, it's magic.
I was the 11th scientist when I was here. I was the first African scientist when I joined. This place used to be bush, and our office was in Bodija. And there were only 2 buildings here, the 200 and 201.
I was first editor, then later coordinating editor, publications unit at IITA. I was here from 2000 to 2011.
I was here, I started working here in 1990 and I left 1999, so I was here for 9 years. I worked at the computer department unit and I was the user support coordinator.
I was the rice breeder. I started the rice breeding work in IITA. So we have to develop the paddy system, the upland, the irrigated. So it was exciting and challenging, and we have all great support. In those days, there was no problem with finances.
I had fun generally. I learned a lot. And during my lunch hour, most times, I walked around the campus. I really enjoyed that. Walking, peaceful, nice environment, so I really enjoyed that.
I think my most memorable moment was when I met manager here. Because as manager, you get to enjoy a lot of facilities that, you didn't have before. So, and then you get to be part of the senior level group. So I think I enjoyed that for 1 year before I left.
That time, as an editor, you saw a job through from editing right to production. So we worked together as a team, with the scientists too, editing their jobs. So it was a nice time. It was a nice time. Working together, called yourselves by first name, and it was a family. It was like having a family. Yeah.
I've missed the environment. I think IITA environment is fantastic. As soon as I drove in this morning, I was like, wow, I'm missing IITA already. I really, really like the environment, and I'm glad that they've been able to maintain it, which is very unusual in our country. But you can see that IITA has been properly maintained. So I think the environment is great. I also like the people. When I was here, I met a lot of people. From different backgrounds, cultures. I made a lot of friends. So it was great to see everybody again today.
It's nice to see that IITA has kept up the good work, and that the place is still looking very nice. And that was when I came in, I felt a sense of nostalgia. Everything looking good. The lawns well manicured. I was happy. I was happy to be back in IITA.
I miss the relationship of the initial people that were here. We used to have a nice time almost every other week. There'd be party here, playing tennis, swimming, the children. It was, I miss all those old days. So it's nice coming back to see the whole place is looking good again.
I want to say that the Alumni Association is a very good idea. I think it should be kept up. I think that people should be made to participate more. All of us should be brought in, and made to be part of it. Not just come to attend events like this. We should also be part of the organizing committee and things like that. So apart from that, I think that's it.